Today we go over Star Wars Episode 9, the final film of the Skywalker saga. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, these past couple of weeks we have been learning a whole lot more about the final installment of this trilogy, a very important film, by the way. I must add that J.J. Abrams has to really knock out of the park in order to satisfy a lot of Star Wars fans around the globe. Now, looking at Episode 9 specifically, alright, we do know that it's the final film of the Skywalker saga, and its main focus is, of course, on characters Kylo Ren and Rey, primarily, at least speaking here. Now, these past couple of weeks, we have been going over all of the different concept art descriptions and, of course, storyboard descriptions, etc., one of which has all to do with Kylo Ren's potential new appearance in Episode 9. One of the descriptions actually goes over Kylo wearing a gray armored chest plate, as well as an armored neck piece. On each shoulder, there appears to be a First Order symbol. His cape is held by a metal chain, similar to Dooku's. Now, let me stop right there for a second. If he's going to have a chain that holds his cape, very much like Count Dooku's, that to me would be pretty damn amazing. Now, the cape is actually colored black and, however, has shades of burgundy. As well, his hair length is over the ears. Scar is gone. His belt has some red/green LED lights, almost as if it's an inspiration of Darth Vader. Now, this is the thing about Kylo Ren that I find so interesting about Episode 9. Is that we're going to see this significant jump, not just in his power, but also his appearance. All of the different concepts of Kylo going into Episode 9 just really interest me a whole lot more. Now, thankfully, one of the concepts in The Last Jedi did not make the final cut of the movie, where Kylo Ren was bald. I don't know if you guys actually have the art of The Last Jedi, but there is a section in there where you do get to see a bald Kylo Ren. That was actually one of the concept art, concepts for Star Wars The Last Jedi for the character of Kylo Ren, was him not having any hair. So I'm glad that they dodged that whole entire idea. But going into Episode 9 here, it seems like he's really suiting up for battle. He's got more armor going on. He's got these LED indicators on his belt, which is a little callback to Darth Vader. I'm honestly really liking this, and if this actually does indeed come into fruition for Episode 9, I think that is something that a lot of people will enjoy. Now, Kylo Ren having the shorter hair, what do you guys think about that? Of course, it's not going to be extremely short, but it will be trimmed down quite a bit, and to me, I think it'll be a sign of him essentially maturing in a way and changing things up a bit by director J.J. Abrams. I think he wants to change the character's appearance a little bit that'll show us that time has really passed. I mean, they're doing something similar in a sense, with Finn growing his hair out, and who knows what Rey is going to look like in Episode 9. I'm honestly very excited to see exactly what they will be doing with the character of Rey. But looking at Episode 9 here, guys, the fact that Kylo is going to have a lot of physical changes in this movie is something to really look forward to. I don't know about you guys, but for me, the character that I find the most interesting in the sequel trilogy is Kylo Ren, well over Rey, Poe, Finn, Maz. I mean, all those characters, I find Kylo Ren to be the most interesting of them all, primarily because he's connected to the Skywalker/Darth Vader bloodline, and he is, of course, got a lot of potential going into Episode 9. I want to see him have a huge win against the character of Rey. I feel like that he has lost way too many duels/battles in the sequel trilogy. I mean, let's look at this Starkiller base sequence. He lost during that battle, there's no denying that. And going into The Last Jedi, he also lost in that Force duel in Snoke's throne room. Not only that, he also lost against his uncle Luke Skywalker by being tricked by the Force projection technique. So what I want to see in Episode 9, I want to see him have the upper hand against Rey. Maybe he does have a victory after all, something happens to Rey that makes him turn to the light, and that's that. But nonetheless, I want to see him win a lightsaber duel or a battle at that. But let me know what you guys think about all of the potential changes for the character of Kylo Ren, physically speaking here, when it comes to his hair, the armored chest plate, the cape, and the fact that the cape may very well be held by a chain, very similar to Count Dooku's, and I honestly like that because it's very medieval-esque, and we do know that that is something that Disney and Lucasfilm are doing a lot nowadays with the Star Wars movies, at least with the trilogy films, right? They're really kind of like throwing in the medieval times aspect of, you know, the little backdrops here and there when it comes to environments and characters and how, you know, certain environments actually interact with the characters. I like that. I really do like the medieval backdrop. So a lot of people always make jokes like, you know, the sequel trilogy is almost as if sometimes it's Game of Thrones meets Star Wars. And ironically, the Game of Thrones guys are making Star Wars movies. But let me know what you guys think about Kylo Ren as a character overall. I couldn't be more excited to actually see what he's going to look like, officially speaking, in Episode 9, whatever finalized version will make its way into this movie. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.